With the starters' flashy names leading up to disappointing performances, the US national team, which had an unexpectedly close match against Australia, met the European powerhouse Serbia in its third evaluation match. Although Serbia was defeated by Australia yesterday, the presence of Nikola Yokic was enough to put pressure on the US, and today's match seemed to be the most difficult match among all the evaluation matches. As soon as the game started, Stephen Curry, who received a screen from Envid, made a clean 45-degree three-point shot, and Petrushev, who got rid of LeBron's defense, made a layup. LeBron didn't make an assist, but he showed excellent passing sense, and Curry's shooting touch, which had been sluggish in the previous game, clearly looked different. Curry had already scored 9 points in less than 3 minutes after the start of the game. However, just like the game against Australia, the US's error management was still shaky, and Serbia's perimeter production was completely different from yesterday. Although Yokic, confused by Envid's psychic defense, missed a layup, he immediately made a follow-up point, following an open rebound. Overall, it's still early, but Serbia isn't falling behind at all. After the timeout, the US called up its starters to the bench, and as expected, the US seemed to be ahead in the bench duel.
And knocked away beautifully by Guduric. And the lob to Petrushev. How pretty was that?
The organized play was enough to confuse the United States. Even in the fast break basketball, that is the specialty of the United States, Serbia actually felt ahead, and it felt like Serbia's Yokic had a few more players. For Davis, it was a situation that would have brought back nightmares about the playoffs. Following Jokic's diva offense, the putback specialty was difficult for the United States to do anything about, and this scene was exactly the moment that the United States worried about the most. However, Davis, who was being pushed by Yokic, made a putback dunk, holding the team that was almost shaken up, and Anthony Edwards, who made a pull-up three-pointer to score, added a steal and served as a game-changer for the United States. Although he attempted a lot of shots, his performance was consistent throughout the evaluation match. However, Serbia defended the tie with a tremendous outlet pass. As a result, the first quarter was very tight for both teams. In the second quarter, the US got off to a shaky start with Andvidi's unconventional foul and Tatum's awkward passing errors. And just like in the first quarter, Serbia, which put forth perimeter support, took the lead, while the US starting players had a lot of turnovers.
Crowd wanted to travel. Petrushev misses the three. Oh, goodness. That may not be officially a...
LeBron's and one against Petre, which was achieved through physical superiority, seemed to show the atmosphere of the US, which had been shaky from the start of the second quarter. But LeBron and Curry squandered the defensive rebound that they should have obviously caught. And to make matters worse, Envid passed to an empty spot. However, it is not as if Envid's shooting sense was good. The US is still clearly not ahead. In addition, Yokic is opening a basketball school against Envid. In the end, someone had to step up to help the US, who were wavering, and Stephen Curry, who continued his shooting sense in the first quarter, made a three-pointer that led to a comeback and a driving layup with a bold entry under the basket.
Like 5 on 4.5. Look at a foul. Oh my goodness. Look at him. No way. Steph Curry going down.